Hello. Good afternoon. How are we all doing? What is going on? We are fresh-faced and happy today. What is going on? Fresh-faced. I just feel fresh, okay? I feel fresh. Obviously, we'll be a little bit quiet to start with because my son's still asleep. But when he gets up, we'll be back to maximum volume, as always. How are we all doing? Dave getting the VIP today. That's pretty pog. TD was first, though. Waldo, how are you doing, sweetie? Waldo was coding until 4 a.m. That's silly. That's silly. Hey, Iron Kill Santhosh, how you doing? Steam Napan. Looks like the Discord thing worked. Well, that's a good sign. That's a good sign, isn't it? Things actually working. That's absolutely wild. As if something you've made works. Yo, Squishy. What is the crack with you? I'm all Gucci. Hey, Benji, Sir Bear. Look at you all getting in there nice and early. You beautiful people. Thank you so much. My question is, are we going to be able to do a giveaway for the first hour? It's a very hard task. Yesterday, we averaged 65 viewers for the first hour. So we were 10 away. So it's doable. But will today be the day? It probably doesn't help that I don't have a scheduled time to stream. But guess what? I don't know where I'm going. I don't know where I'm going with it. Just get over it. Rhoda, how are we doing? Yoshi Spyro. It's weekend though. That could help. That's true. That's true. But I'm still feeling a little bit under the weather. I was going to stream a little bit earlier, but I've been a little bit like just bit fatigued, bit just like sore throat and that. But I seem to have equalised now, which is great. Last night, me and TD played Crash Bash co-op. That was atrocious, but also the best thing I've ever done in my life. It was hilarious. Hey, Peru. Hey, Gummy. Noxie. Thanks all for coming in. Obviously, if anybody needs to go anywhere or anything, just leave a tab open. Leave a lurk. Help keep supporting with the viewers. I did check, and I can't remember, actually. I was looking at the stats, because I'm obviously trying to just keep track of how we're doing, whether or not I'm doing the right things, whether or not this is right, yada, yada, yada. And if I look from the date we started the push to, what date was it? I think it was the 19th, right? 19th, does that sound about right? No, it's not. I don't know. When did we start the push? I don't remember the date. It might be earlier than that. 17th? I don't know. I can't remember. This isn't good. But either way, if I pull up the average viewers for July, bearing in mind half of July we wasn't doing the partner push, we've averaged 60 viewers. So it's insane. So thank you all so far. I'm obviously just going to keep you up to date as things progress and whatnot. And obviously you guys are the ones that are making this happen. We've got a lot of cool things to look at today as well in the stream. So we're going to be doing, looking at MLP. Speaking of, Mr. Live Producer there has sent me 2 shader filters in which he has created. So we're going to be taking a little look at those today. We're also going to be building a giveaway countdown for the entry. So you know how we've got the giveaway system, where I give away a product basically every hour that we're over 75 average viewers. We give away a stream up product to a random person that enters. We just need to do a basic countdown telling people to use !enter so they can get into the giveaway. The next thing is, I don't know how long all these things are going to take, but I've got a list of a few things that I want to do. We need to create an ask system, because right now I'm obviously answering any questions that you all ask, and then creating shorts and stuff out of them. So it'd be cool if I had some sort of system that I could just pull them up and stuff like that. So we're going to come up with like an overlay to make it look cool. So it'll be on my vertical canvas. But then we also need to come up with a back-end system, which I'm not sure the best way of taking them all in and then picking individual questions. Do you know what I mean? Because that would be cool. So what I was thinking is if, like, say 5 people ask a question at once, I've got a list of things that I can quickly just select and send out to the stream. So we need to have a think how we want to do that, but I think what I'll do is tackle the design element first and see how it will look in the vertical content and horizontal content to make it just a little bit easier to work with. Yoshi Spyro with a 3-monther. Oh, we haven't got TTS on her. I'm so sorry. So I will read it for you. Don't worry. Don't you worry. I don't know why I've not got the auto start on. Wow, 3 months. Thanks for the tips. It really helped me a lot in my stream. And also bought like 3 packs to your stream up too. But thank you. I think I nailed that. No, thank you so much, Yoshi. I'm glad that you're enjoying everything. And obviously I've got tons of stuff that's going to be coming out as well. We've got the new, what's it called? Stream Streak. That's going into beta. I have just not done the... In fact, what have I not done? Why did I not release it last night? I know I was playing Crash Bash on the alt channel, but why didn't I release it? Hey, Cowban, how you doing? Just keep being you, my dude, and the growth will happen. We've been saying this for 5 years, Squishy, so... It's been 5 years. It will be for tier 2 Patreon, yes. And if anybody's got a stream streak, you'll see it either here or up here, depending on what scene we're on. If you want to do look at it, that's some solid English. Why? This emote is going to be the death of me, innit? I still feel like I need to brighten it up a little bit more because it looks bad. It's because you guys are just trolls, man. I might brighten it up. Hey, Coffee, how you doing? We really need to look into how to push stuff to Notion. Yeah, we do. I mean, what do you guys think? TD, Silver, and Waldo, what do you think would be a good way for me to get the questions in, but have it easily accessible? Because obviously, I know I can read questions and stuff like that, and just pull them on screen like I am doing now, just directly in chat, using Streambot chat. But what system do you think? There's something really simple that's not going to require much effort, and we can like polish it later. That we could just have some sort of system where it feed all the messages that we've done with Ask, and I can just select them. Do you know what I mean? I'm trying to think of maybe some kind of UI, but I don't think that would work. If you could push to Notion, obviously pull from Notion, that would work. But if we wanted to turn it into a product later, I don't know. There's a lot of choices, isn't there? Notion has an API. I know our entire website and the StreamUp OBS plugin is powered by Notion. Speed Notion webpage for selection. Selection shows on screen and deletes from your Notion. See, I like that. But would we want to make something like that public? Do you know what I mean? That would be the next one. We knew it. It's all good. Don't you worry, baby. Quick, simple, no. Quick, no, and only for us. Trying to think what else. Is there something that I'm not thinking of? By the way, how much is the nude? Exclamation mark nudes. Otherwise, Justin in SB. Yeah, that's true. I mean, we'll do the design work anyway, and work out that, and then we'll start applying things to it. You could create a custom class that stores question data and then pull in order by an ID, and then have them notes in the same time. That would be a good shout. I mean, something I could do, in theory, is just pump a bunch of stuff to a Stream Deck as well, and then just pick questions like that. But obviously, you're going to be quite limited then, aren't you? Hey, Greg, Bongo. Nudes are for tier 4 Kofi. Yeah, they are. Hey, Mum. Thanks for getting in here. Why do I keep forgetting to reset this? This is really intriguing why I keep forgetting to reset it after somebody's won. Let me just quickly. New product in it. In fact, it's not even there anymore. Giveaway. Join giveaway. This is weird. It wasn't. Oh, that's why it doesn't auto. There we go. Done. Quick, dirty, super fragilistic, expialidocious. Pick 2. There you go. That's the new widget that's going to be coming out for T2s. Obviously, the T2 is all about early access and stuff to anything new that I create, and that's the T2 of either me or StreamUp, whether it's Patreon, Ko-fi, all that jazz. Also, I dropped a new short today. I'm not sure if you all saw it or anything like that, but we dropped a new short on YouTube and also Twitter. So I'm going to just share the link to the new one over on Twitter. If you guys would be so kind to just give it a share. Sorry, Jackson's just woke up. If you guys want to just give this a little retweet or whatever and a like and boost the engagement and stuff like that, that'd be massively appreciated. Or you can grab it on my YouTube channel as well. I'm obviously posting daily on TikTok, YouTube, everywhere. So !socials if you want to get a hold of that stuff. There's loads coming out. But yeah, we'll work on the design thing, and maybe we do the logic off stream, just because sometimes when I'm coding on stream into a bit of a bigger project like that, I can just get so confused so quickly because I'm answering questions, and I like to do stuff that I can kind of multitask. So when you want to ask a question, you can ask a question. I can easily pull myself away from what I'm doing and keep doing what I'm doing all at the same time. So if you do have questions, fire them at me. You don't need to it don't have to be on topic to what we're doing or anything like that. Hey, Golden Knight, welcome on in. How'd you find us today? What's going on? So as I said, we have got a few things to be looking at today, which is really cool. And I've done myself a little button up here, a little sticky, and this is what we're going to do. These are the things that we're going to check off today. Look at 2 new shaders from Mr. Live Producer that he sent me, which is awesome. We're going to do a giveaway, create a giveaway countdown. So when we're doing a giveaway on channel, we'll be able to do it. And then I might do it as a, do I build it into the same product? If I do, I need to design something in a very similar aesthetic, right? No, Andi, you should be able to set a different trigger for it. Yeah, well, it's like not tested at the moment. And so the way that I'm kind of thinking about doing because right now the stream streak I have only called a stream streak, but there will be functionality added either a little bit later on or whatever, so you can use different triggers, because most of our stuff runs internally now through the DLL, which means that as long as there's a message in there, there's a way to do it. So I just need to think how, like for instance, if somebody was to do a donation with, we'll say a cheer that had a message, it should play the message as well. But yeah. How you doing, Yayo? Did you enjoy last night? That was absolutely class, wasn't it? What app is what? Coffee, sorry. What app is what? You talk about this one. This one's StreamerBot. Last shot in my list is your social media content video. It's so good. So good. This is just Windows stickies that I'm typing into. It's just sticky notes. That's all it is. Keep basic. Yo, Rhoda, thank you very much for the follow and joining over on Twitch to help with the partner push, because you guys are awesome. My sticky doesn't have a top bar, so it looked odd. Yeah, there's a top bar when you hover over it. But yeah, what's funny, it was a great time, wasn't it? So let's have a look at these new shaders, because they are going to be 2 really cool, handy shaders, if I'm totally honest with you, from what's been said. So let me just load up some stuff. Let me load up my Discord to make sure I've downloaded them. I'm pretty sure I have, but then again, I do a lot of stuff. Yeah, I do. So we've got both of them there. I'm going to leave that over here for a second. and also that. Win 11, man. I love how I whipped up this overlay yesterday. So for my old channel last night, we were doing Crash Bash co-op, which was amazing. And I just whipped up an overlay in like a couple of seconds. I thought it looked pretty cool. So it just had the game all like big here and stuff like that. I need to make a note to self. I don't know TD if you or anybody has got Notion currently open in that. Can you add me a to-do list? I need to add. I need to fix horizontal chat for my alt channel because I need to fix all that stuff. Right, we'll go to my blank scene collection question mark. Is this the one where it's not actually blank? Look at this. This is Pog. Look at that. I'm just running a D4 dungeon. So if you ask a question, I might take a minute to answer. No stress, dude. No stress. I love how it like looks broken, but the second you animate it, it'll fix itself. So good. Love it. I use Sticky on my Mac and chroma key the background. Use it as a transparent to-do list for when I stream on Focus, mate. Nice. Love that. Love that. Your Windows 11 bongo. Remember, you guys can ask questions all at the same time, so... Oh my god, this is still going. So good. Group's not broken. We will just build something, I reckon, over here. We're looking at a shader. Of course it's still going. Building. Put building. There we go. We'll add the color source for background. This shader, is it better to just put on a color source? Or is it better to... Is there anything that I need to know going in, basically? Right, do we just want to put it on a color source, or do we want to add it just as question marks? What am I saying? Words are trying to come out of my mouth again, but they're currently not. Lube the old throat up. Alright. What is broken for your old account? It's because I've updated StreamerBot. I have a separate StreamerBot and OBS for the alt account, so I need to upgrade. I don't think it uses the same browser source. Or it wasn't, but now it was working on there. I just need to fix it. I get my sister's little boy into Crash Bandicoot. Oh, love that. Love that. It's probably a username issue. Yeah, it probably is. Right, filters. Let's add in a shader filter. So we're looking at 2 new shaders. So we're going to load from file, and they should be just in my desktop. I've kept them separate just so I don't get confused. They're in my downloads. So the first one is pie chart, which is, I think Mr. Live Producer said that it was the same as Excel Joe's, but with modifications and tweaks. So this, obviously, is like going to be a health bar / progress bar. So you'll be able to fill it up as such and such, set the colors to whatever you want. So if I chose, like, I don't know, oh no, I can't really use the same color. That'd be really stupid, Andy. So you can set these colors to stamina bar. Yeah, that kind of stuff. So you could like go green, or you could go like do you know what I mean? It's very, although the background isn't being blank, I'll need to check the version you have. What do you mean? What do you mean the version's not? It is. It's just because I changed the color. I always have a different color background other than the black one. I do that on purpose because I just find it a lot easier to see what I'm doing. So we've got the inner radius to bring it in, so you can have it as just a pie chart, and obviously more of a bar type system. And obviously with things like this, there's just a lot of creativity that can be used. Right, obviously we're bringing it in. You could choose where you want the start angle to be as well. You could use this to average viewers wear a different color when you're over 9,000. Yeah, totally. Flip the colors, flip direction. Really nice, simple shader. And obviously, the cool thing is about these kind of shaders. Let me just put this on. What was it? 90. Yeah. No, is it 90? The starting? I forgot. Yeah, it will be, won't it? So if we've got it, why? So currently there's 0, yeah. And obviously you can change the maximum value and current value. So if you want like bigger steps, for instance, you could say the maximum value is 3, and then if this is 1, it's going to be a third. Do you know what I mean? So you can work it out as a step-based system as well, rather than just being a percentage or something like that. So you can work it out as single numbers. So if you say I don't know, 10 steps. Oh, MLP, I find uses for everything. It's something that I think the Stream Up boys love me for. I'm just like, oh, do this. So obviously, yeah, looking at it for that kind of stuff. But there was, what was it? But if I have ideas, you go, oh no. I mean, there's a reason why. Because your ideas go stupid. Like, actually stupid. To the point where you make me just give up streaming because I just go full ham on making a new plugin that I've got no idea how to make. You know what I'm saying? So this is this one. But a cool thing is, we'll just set this to 100 for now, and obviously the higher the maximum value is, the less steps there are. So you can see, do you know what I mean? The more steps there are, sorry. But using the world's most OP plugin, the Move plugin, you could use Move value and just put empty, and we'll choose the filter, which is user defined shader. We'll then use the current value, and we'll set it to 0. And now we'll say do it over 3 seconds. Now when we press it, there you go. And then we'll duplicate, and we'll say fill. Obviously, you can send whatever data you want from like StreamerBot or whatever bot you're using WebSocket. Send whatever you want to it. But now you'll be able to do so good. And I'm guessing, this is a guess, we could say a yo, Optimus, thank you for the 5 stream streak. If we unflip these, and I'll do empty as this dark, we'll do empty as actually transparent. Yeah? So you're blaming me for that? Always. Thought it made you steak. God damn it. I wish. So as you can see, there's a lot of use cases for this kind of stuff. But it's just one of those where you just need to think outside the box a little bit sometimes. I mean, technically, let's try and be stupid here, shall we? Let's try and be stupid. So we have empty. I'm going to set this to multi-settings. We'll get the values. Oh, that somehow reset this to default. How did that happen? We'll say this is 0. Thanks for the stream streak. You guys, I hope you like the widget. It's going to be going out for T2 Patreon and Ko-fi members, hopefully by the end of the weekend. Things have just been a little bit crazy at the minute. I'm just going to say empty is 0. So we're going to get all the values of this. So now we've got this empty thing. And what I'll do is also fill it. I'm going to call it fill1. I'm going to try... I don't know if this is going to work, actually. No, it won't. Oh, it might. I'm about to do something stupid, okay? So this might not work. This is what happens when you go in, never have used something before. We'll get the values of it, but what I'm going to do is change fill1 to filled color, but make this to the maximum setting. And then I'm also going to do another one of these by duplicating it. And I'll do fill1 switch. And then we'll set this to 0. The empty color we're going to set to that previous red color. We're going to set the empty color. No, I'm doing this the wrong way around. The filled color. Well, I could just switch them, to be fair. So I'm just going to switch this the other way around. Set this to 255 to the red color, because it's empty, technically. And we'll set this next one to blue. And this will be then as an instant. And then I will duplicate this one and call it fill2. I hope you're just holding with me here, guys. Set this one to red. Set this one to red, sorry. The empty... Oh, it is set to red. It's just I forgot to up the alpha. Set this one to blue. Leave it on 3. So then we have empty. We fill it. We switch the color to blue. And then we fill the blue. Yeah? So we just need to chain those together. So we're going to do empty into next move, fill1, into next move, fill1 switch, into next move, fill2. So we'll just empty it. When you're ready for it, I've got a question about Move plugin. You can ask a question at any point, Singletary. D. Thomas, thank you very much for the follow. Put your rock over the stone. How did you find us today? What's going on? Yeah, you can ask questions at any point. It doesn't have to be on topic. Is Stream Up things you have made in StreamerBot? Yes. StreamerBot and OBS. Pretty cool, right? And then obviously if you wanted to, we can do it again. So I'm going to change this to fill2 switch. I like your fills, by the way. So the fill color, we'll change this to, I'm going to say green. We'll go RGB, right? Because obviously RGB will go home. So that's what you cool kids are like nowadays. Do that, set it to 0. Fill2 goes into fill2 switch. And then we'll do fill2 to fill3. This one goes next move to fill3. Set fill3 up, which would be blue as the previous color, green as the new color. And that'll fill that one up. And then what we want to do to then loop it back round, we will copy this switch to fill3 switch. And we'll move it back from this to red. This one back to green. And then the next move for this one will be fill1. So then when I empty this out and we go back to basics. Hey, Tommy. Oh, I chose the wrong color, didn't I? Oh no, it's going back to fill3. I've got the switch here. Oops. There we go. Hey, Jay. Pretty cool, right? One of these is transparent for some reason. Oh, it'll be fill 1 that's transparent. So it's moving that transparency. So I just need to set this to green, 255. Set to green. There you go. The question, hi, nice to meet you. I saw you were live on YouTube, so I clicked to see if you're also on Twitch, and here you are. Nice. Well, welcome on in. Are you streaming yourself? Tell us a little bit about yourself. If you've got any questions or anything, you are more than welcome to ask. That's what these streams are for. I'm here to help you guys. I want to make the move value rotation be consistent direction indefinitely. Right now, it rotates 360 degrees and then bounces back. Well, if you think about it, 360 degrees is a full rotation. So you just need to make a loop around that. Exactly the same method that I've just done here. So you'll need to do the 360. Yeah? And then do an instant switch like I've done here that says 0. That'll move your transform back to 0. We'll do a YouTube short. Let me do a YouTube short on it. In fact, I could probably do this. I do need to move this, though. Just 1 second. Vertical sources. Yeah, this is why I want to adjust it, because this widget is not very vertical friendly at the moment. Not very vertical friendly at all. So that's why we're going to be redesigning it a little bit later on. How are you, Tommy T? It was a great day yesterday, wasn't it? Watch your YouTube video on the welcome message and add it to my stream bot and love it. Nice. Well, I make all kinds of widgets and do obviously a lot of tutorials and help people and whatnot. If you want to check out more cool things that you can add to your stream, go check out StreamUp. That is a company that I founded with some incredible people, and we just make stuff for stream bot and everything like that. So what I'm going to do is get on a blank scene for this. But do you see the amount of things that you can do with this? Really, really cool. I'm just going to create a new scene. Blank scene. I don't know what's even on that scene, so I'm going to move this one out of the way. I really need to start organizing this OBS. This is like my whilst we're live OBS, and I'm just fiddling about with stuff. Right, I'm going to remove vertical and that because I don't need that in here right now. Then we should be cool. I'm going to just grab a empty color source for this example. And we'll do 500 by 500 to make it square. Control D to center it. And then we'll record. Utilizing the move value or move source filter, you'll be able to make infinite rotations by right-clicking on the scene and use move source. This is probably the easy one to do it, and we'll call it 0 for 0 degrees. We'll set it to 0 on the duration, just like so, and we'll press get transform. And then we're going to duplicate that because we're going to make a second one that is going to be called 360. Because we're going to do a full rotation, 360, and we'll do it over the space of a second with no easing, and we'll press get transform and change this rotation value to 360, just like so. And then now, when we press 0, it'll reset to 0. 360 will do a full 360 like so. I have left the positional alignment to top left, but you'll do center if you want to center it around the middle. And all we need to do is press the first one, the 0 degrees, go to next move, say 360. From 360, next move to 0. And then when we press the button, it will spin indefinitely. All right, bowling sushi. Oh my God, that sounds awesome. Thanks for the welcome to the answer question. I'm tuning in from the Southwest USA. Yes, I'm a bit of a streamer in my free time. Nice. I've been using free tutorials, ideas, and elevating the experience over learning how much you can until you're shown. No worries. That sounds awesome, D. Thomas. I mean, anytime you have any other questions, or you are more than welcome to ask. Did that answer your question okay, Singletary? You have to rewatch. I know, I'm going to have to trim that down because that was over a minute as well. So I'm going to have to even trim that down. I wondered if I could get it in a short. Deleting a scene collection doesn't delete the entries. That is true. That's correct. I have a question. Read a widget on the stream up page. The horizontal widget. Is that the one that chat shows at the bottom? Yep, this is the exact thing right here. I might actually explain this again, but do it as a long form. What do you think? Would you guys want that? Ticka. Reset position. Yeah, best thing to do as well when you're doing all this OBS stuff, learn your shortcuts. Learn your shortcuts. It helps so much. Like Control R resets the entire transform that you've done. So if I've made this bigger, rotated it, moved it over here, Control R will always reset it back to its basic. It's literally the same as going to reset just here. Why did I not do that as a short? I might actually. A really handy shortcut in OBS is, imagine that you've just moved a source around a lot, but you're really unhappy with how you've scaled it up and everything like that. Control R will reset it back to its original place and rotation, size, and everything like that. So Control R, and it's the same as just pressing reset in the edit transform window, just like so. There you go. Okay, move value on custom duration is set is to reset. Yeah. Control D is center. Yep. All about the Control D. And one that I don't really use, but you can, is Control F, and that fills the canvas. But it fills it by adjusting the bounding box type to set inner bounds and aligns that center as well as setting the bounding box size to your canvas size. Which sometimes you don't really want to do, depending on what you are doing, right? Thanks for confirming. It's all good. No, it's all fine. Absolutely fine. You got to ask these things, right? But that one's a free one, created by Silverlink. So make sure you go follow Silverlink, give him a thanks and all that jazz. He was playing Chain together yesterday. That was a nightmare. What's Alt F4 do? I don't know. I think it was like your Crash Bash skills yesterday. Awful. Absolutely awful. I don't know. Should we do a long video of that one? Or is everyone cool with that for now? We can always revisit it later. That's the beautiful thing. Like, many people are going to come in and ask questions. So we'll be able to do that kind of stuff. But that's pretty cool. Pretty happy with that. Shall we take a look? I'll just hide this one for a minute. We'll do a copy and we'll duplicate it rather than doing a reference because I don't want to reference it. Apparently that's all. Oh, that'll do. Whatever. We are going to use a different shader this time. The other one that MLP has sent me is a health bar effect. So I'm guessing that's the exact same thing, but as a health bar. So everybody out here that's wanting to do health bars, because I know there's a lot of you. Let me just change the width to like 500. Let me lock that source as well. You got a health bar. And it's going to work in the exact same way. So as you increase the value, increases. Because this is the sort of stuff that I use with a lot of my gold bars and stuff like that. But I do it on a bit more of a complex way. By using multiple sources, multiple scale filters and stuff like that. Whereas this, you're just using one shader on a blank color source and you're choosing the colors. And this one's even got some nice rounded corners. reverse the fill, and it's as easy as that. MLP, are you still? Yeah, you are. Where are you distributing these? So I don't mind doing a short on them or something. If you're putting them somewhere, or yeah. But if they're available for peeps, then I don't mind doing it. As long as I've got somewhere to link them to. No, bro, I have a question. Statistical update on YouTube stream, but I can't find it. YouTube's weird. Hey, Tom. We're only chatting crap about you anyway. On YouTube, we need to do the statistics updated. It's a trigger. Usual shine. Yeah, exactly. Hi, matey. If I were asking about questions, vertical plugin. I made a vertical layout. Do you think there is a way that the user turns their phone from sideways to upright that it changes? No. No. There's nothing in the apps to be able to do that. YouTube's the one that's closest at the minute because they actually accept portrait videos and yeah, but basically no. Can you explain how to fetch URL sub action and what you can do with it? So you can just hook into APIs. That is a really deep question, which I'm not confident really just talking you through it. But the best way that I can say is you'll be able to use APIs. So learn about what an API does and you can fetch data from that API. That's what it means. Fetch URL is kind of like, I mean, that's what it's doing. But it's basically you're able to get data from a public API that's out there or an API that you're using. That's how most things work when you're doing stuff like that. Not available yet, still testing them. I need to check with Exceldra about the pie chart one since I used his as a basis. No worries. Well, let me know when you do, and I don't mind doing anything. I mean, I think it does what it says on the tin, man. MLP. I can't think of anything for him to add. It does what it is. Do you know what I mean? It just does what it is. Twitch are working on something, but not much details. Yeah, Twitch are doing some stuff. But obviously I don't like talking too much leaky sort of stuff and whatnot. But yeah, Twitch are cooking in the background. What would be a general think integrations? Bots. Yeah. But yeah, it's crazy what you can do with just like a shader when it's made. Might add a reverse color on the health bar effect to bring it back. Be like the pie chart. Yeah. I thought they already had the reverse color on that. Oh, it's flip direction. Yeah. Oh no, you flip the colors, right? How many YouTube trigger light monitor? I don't have them. Why is that? And the filter name, bro. The most basic use of fetch URL is something like this. SB reads the data and puts it. Nice one, TD. That's great. Oh, TD, what's happened here? What's happened here, TD? We've got a bug. My project for today is to get my bot from SBot be able to send messages to chat. Nice. Yeah, it's pretty. The chatbot related stuff is pretty easy. Oh yeah, the stuff for Discord actually worked, and it actually sent the Is it the correct screenshot? I don't know. Did it send the correct screenshot? I don't know if it did. Best chatbot to have for your stream. I mean, there's many. Just get me in your stream and I'll chat crap. Sorry, I just came to show what shader is this. This is a new shader that we're looking at, which is the base health pie chart effect by MLP, Mr. Live Producer. It's not available publicly yet, but hopefully will be. It needs to cross some T's, dot some I's. But if you want to know when it's dropping, then get me followed on Twitter, YouTube, because I'll be putting out stuff. I'll be putting out content based on it when it is available. Don't you worry about that. But we're looking at two different ones: the pie chart health and also the normal health bar as well. I know you're probably not going to like this one, MLP. You won't like it, but can you add rounded corners to like what I whispered to you? Like what I whispered. I would like that very much. But yeah, just exclamation mark socials if you want to find me on everything. Because I'm doing literally an OBS tip every day for everybody. I was waiting for you to make that request. Give me a little bit. Yeah, no worries, MLP. It's all good. There's absolutely no rush. I've got all day. By all day, I mean like weeks. You either drop down, send a message to action. Yeah, that's the boy. Can you add rounded corners to this circle for me? Exactly. Exactly. I'm the kind of guy that wants that. Alright? What's wrong with that? Am I not allowed to be that guy? Can that not happen? Right, we'll come back to that in a little while if anybody does ask about the shader stuff. But let's do the countdown. I've done countdowns on the channel quite a lot. But shaders from today. But yeah, it's cool. A lot of the time, you guys need to always remember about thinking outside the box when using move value of looping and getting it to do stuff like this. I mean, even if you wanted this to be, say, all at once, be smooth, we can do that by getting rid of the easing. So if we turn easing off, where's easing? Oh my god, I've looked at this too much now. There you go. If you turn easing off of all of them, now we just have a constant. Change the angle of the fill line. Oh, so you don't just mean like spin the start angle, but you mean the actual line itself. C# is one language you didn't learn, so I'll try it in SBot. Thank you for the hint. No worries. I mean, you don't need C# if you don't want to. Like, you can still do loads of stuff in StreamerBot without having to use C#. It's just using C# unlocks so much more. Like, a ridiculous amount of stuff. Yeah, it's amazing what you can do with just move value, though. It is absolutely nuts. Right, let's do... Exactly, Madcap rarely uses it. And Madcap stream is like... Do you know a way to make text transparent to a source? Text transparent to a source. So, like this. Is this what you mean? I mean, there's a few ways of doing this. Who's getting a shout out here? Who's shouting who out? Why are my moderators doing so? Madcap, yeah. Go check. If you want to know what, like, how crazy you can get in Streamabot without having to do C#, then go see Madcap. There, where's this? There's a few ways of doing this, right? So you can do masking. And you say want this to be transparent. So let me just grab an image as well. Behind this. Is it subtract? I'm awful with remembering. Is it the one that's affected above? See, this is one of the things where I don't use any sort of video. It is the one below, isn't it? I thought it was what? I've done it the wrong way around. It is the one below, isn't it? What am I doing? Because we're wanting to... I don't even know, man. There's a blending mode for it. Well, it won't be lighting, would it? What am I doing, man? Is this the video that we did on it? It is, isn't it? Yeah. Here you go. Let's just watch this. let's just watch the video on it. Look how handsome this guy is, man. This just saves me having to try and explain this live. I'd like to give him a good blending mode. Oh, I already did it. This is just saving me a job. I'll take a drink. Oh, this is a big help, this. I'm going to press that like button. Oh, Joe Hickson! Hey, Ray Silver, how you doing? Learn your shortcuts. What's wrong with you? I'm very different in this video, Coffee. I'm also Dutch. That's why I should explain it. Well, though. I'm going to send to the source with Control D. Are we all learning? Do love me some defrag. No, I mean they won't though, will they? They'll never find you because you're never live. You're literally never live. Literally, never live. Nobody's going to find you. You can find me on Twitch. Well, they won't, will they? But there you go. That's your answer to that one. I told you there's a video for everything on my channel. And that one's from like 10 years ago, right? But I wanted to go and do something. They find him on Twitch in your channel, mate. This is true. But then you don't even have to do a nested scene for that. You could use groups. You could use, you know what I mean? It's up to you what you're doing on your scene. They'll find him on Twitch, just in your channel. Exactly. Right, we're going to do a quick countdown. So I'm going to look at the Stream Up giveaway. Because this is what we were building, weren't we? Let me add my little background source in here. Canvas, background, so we can see what we're doing. So this was the product that we made. So how do I want this to look? We could have this box fill out with everybody that's joining. So as exclamation mark enter is entered, it'll add everybody into like this box one at a time. Could look pretty cool. 42. No giveaway this hour. 1 second, everyone. That's so funny. So I wondered what was going on downstairs, right? Because I thought there was like dogs barking, and it was my wife doing ID boo with Jackson. She was going ID boo, but from the floor, it sounded like there was dogs downstairs barking. Oh, it is an honor to talk to you, sir. You helped me in a lot of ways. No one helped me. No one they do that. I don't clue what to do. Then you helped me on live. I will never forget it, sir. Happy to catch with you, sir. Aww, a lot of love for TD. That's sweet. Panda chess. TD's just like Ty. Oh, come on, TD. Right, pouring the heart out. Come on, man. You're better than that. What do you think? Fill this in with the people that join. Not put them out all in a list, because I don't really like that. It gets really messy. So as they do exclamation mark enter, it just goes blah, 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 blah. Do you know what I mean? So obviously this wouldn't be here. Like that wouldn't be there. What do we think? Is this a good idea? We've got an ad break coming in very soon. Coming in hot on the ad break, bro. Because then I don't have to make another thing. I could just use this. I don't think much. It hurts my noggin. I'm sure it does. Right, we've started ads. I'm just going to keep thinking. Maybe I do exclamation mark enter here. And the bottom one could hold the timer. I don't know what I'm doing with my face. I might run the timer in Streamabout though. Love you too, mate. I'm glad we could help. Yeah. Would I need to change? Should I change that to exclamation mark enter? Or something. Right? So the username group itself. No, the username tab. This would say exclamation mark enter. And then the bottom one, we could change this to what? Why have I done this? Oh no, there is 2 spaces there. Why is this one like miles away out of there? Oh, what have I done here, man? I'm really confused. Like, why is there spaces here? But there isn't in this one. That's... I don't know what I've done. 1, 2... How is it a different size? Oh, it's... We might have to make some adjustments here. We're doing some adjustments. We need to change the size of this bounding box. So we're going to do a scale to inner bounds. And we'll change it to... We'll bring it across to... I'm guessing it'll be a round number. 140 sounds about right. Then we might have to move it like 2 pixels or something to the left. That looks in the middle to me. And then at least that way, don't need to add any spaces here, and anything you put in there will resize automatically. Welcome back from the adverts, everybody! Man, what, the phone is blowing up again today. So we'll do that. So what size did I do that? Because we're going to have to apply that to the same one. 140, 48. Cool. Let me just lock them. 140, 48. So what the heck's going on with this one? We did scale to inner bounds, center 140. And I think we set that to 16. There we go. At least that makes a little bit more sense now. That was really weird that I'd not centered it. Like, I don't understand why I would have done that. I mean, it sounds something stupid that I would do, but maybe I don't know why I did that, but whatever. Where's my stream up doc, bro? Stream doc. My stream up doc's somewhere. Is this it? Why is it on my other OBS? Get in there. So then we do that. Maybe we type in time left. And then we put the timer in there, yeah? Or do we do it the other way around? Would it make more sense to have the timer on the top? I have some feedback on that video. It would be nice to zoom in on scene source settings. What video? Are you talking about the one that we just watched together? I didn't make it, so I don't care. It was Waldo. Blame Waldo. I mean, there's not really many settings. It's just one thing that you add, right? I'm pretty sure. It's pretty easy. But I don't care either. Would it make sense to put the timer on the top? Time left. And then in the bottom one, do... Right, cool. So we'll do that. Set this up to be a timer as a text source. So this would be like... Because then when we want to change this... I could do the old typey type as well. which could be nice. Just thinking how I'd make the whole transition, basically. So what I might do is some of the beautiful typing text that I always like putting in products because I think it looks cool. So we can do some typing text on this. Hey, Raina, what's going on, baby? Because obviously the bottom one would be the username. Yeah, so username entered here. And then that would just basically get updated, just like, you know, it's that when it's rotating through usernames, it's just like that. It'll do that same thing. This would count down. When it gets to the end, it's because I'm trying to think so to make sure that it's not just going to be usable for me, because I think a lot of people you know, to make it so other people can use this, because mine's a very specific use case of having like a product or maybe I do a little UI like what is it that you're giving away, or I don't know. What do we think? What do we think? I think personally I'm going to do a typing filter on here. So if you guys have not seen this before, this is pretty OP. And I might actually do a little short on it if I can. Hey Bluish, how you doing? Bro, how you made your user shader filter, how to create, say bro. What do you mean create shader? I don't create shader filters. Or do you mean just to add a filter? You just go to filters, add shader filter. Make sure you got the plugin. Doing well, how are you? Yeah, I'm amazing, thank you, dude. Just still I'm at the tail end of an illness at the minute. But I'm getting there, which is good. How you got health bar? I can't find it, bro. I told you it's unreleased. It's unreleased. We were looking at an unreleased shader filter. So we'll do this as short. Really cool thing that in OBS that you can do is using a filter on a text source and using the move plugin, the move value filter in there, we can add that and we can actually do something called typing. So it will actually type on the text just here. So as you can see, if I type in some text here and put hello world and I press and turn it on, it will change the data that was in there to hello world. So I'll up it to a second and put test, press run, and it'll type out the text just like so. Obviously, it's got the same settings as any move plugin, so you can change the ease in. So I can say no ease in, and then if I do hello, yeah, haha, it'll do it just like so. Really cool little feature in the move plugin. Always exclusives, man. Always exclusives around these parts, bro. Always exclusives. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. I just read your message, TD. So I'm thinking about doing that for when it gets to the end of the countdown timer. So say it's been on the countdown timer like this, it will take the text off and put whatever, I can't even talk, man. Whatever we want to put in there. So if we want to put a user's username or something like that, we can quickly change the text. Another way that we could do it, which I might do up here because this is going to change from time left, is I'm going to animate the time left off by just getting it to hide like so, and then come back up with a different tag on it, which is quite cool. So let us take a gander at that. So I need to open up my other streamer bot so we can start sending some data across. When it's ended, it would be good to say X users joined. And then good luck. Finger banger. Dun, 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 dun. Pew, 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 pew. Remember, if anybody's got questions in the meantime of us all doing this, please don't hesitate to ask. !question is the it'll tell you the rules about asking questions. So if we need to spam that in sometimes, TD, to get people asking questions, please. Maybe I should put it in the title as well, or !Q or something. I don't know. We'll work something. We'll work something out. At least it works. Even though the command ask doesn't work right now because we've not built anything. What's your favourite Pokemon? You. I have an easy question that's probably not even possible. Fire away. Everything's always possible. There's always a way to do something. It's just whether or not how difficult it's going to be to do it. Hey Steve, what's going on, baby? Right, so my cue is we're 15 minutes into the second hour. We are averaging 67 viewers right now. Are we going to be doing a giveaway this hour? We didn't get the giveaway in the first hour. Can't wait. I'm a Pokemon. How did this happen? Because I like to give you a poke. Man. I don't know what just happened. I was just talking about finger banging, and then now that's it. What am I posting? I was still thinking about finger banging. I don't think you're posting anything. Did I actually post something? In Streambot, I have 2 installs, but would like to keep them the same for Action Sub, but have it automated. What? So you want to have 2 installs, but keep the same things across them. What? I don't know what you mean. You've seen Deadpool Wolverine. Is it good? I've not seen it yet because my wife doesn't really like cinemas because she doesn't like eating noises. And for some reason, anytime you go to a cinema, everyone's like... So she can't stand it. So we usually wait until like a little while the hype's gone and then go on a weekday in the middle of the day kind of thing. Just so we can actually enjoy the film. Plus, we need a day together. Same actions in each one, but only thing that's different is the platform connections. I mean... technically you could do it. I've not tested it, so I'm just hypothetically like thinking about this. Hey, Debbie J, baby. Is you could do some sort of symbolic links for certain files. So I have 2 different StreamerBot folders, but they share the same data. But I don't know. Walder, look at this shit! Look at this shit! Look at this shit! This means I'm learning and I'm not a dumbass anymore! Yay! We need to do a celebratory spin. If Waldo's got the same idea, it means it's not dumb! Yay! 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 I can't spin too much because I get very sick nowadays. I think it's a lack of beer or something. I'm not sure. If Waldo says the same thing, then... Woo. And the only reason I know about that is when I'm building the DLL. Whenever I build the DLL, it gets sent to about 2 different versions of StreamerBot that allow me to do editing and stuff like that. So I don't have to copy the DLL across to loads of different versions, which is good. Samfosh, I mean, you could help with the partner push by coming over to Twitch. Wink, 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 wink. I'm glad we're all aligned there. Rainer, I've got a question, man. I'm really struggling at the minute, and I'm not able to practice drums. But we're playing No One Knows, and I cannot get my hurters for the 3rd fill. I can't get them. They just go into like that. Do you know what I mean? I slip out of it like straight away. It does my head in. I don't even know if you heard me because of noise cancelling, blah, 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 blah. It's an absolute killer. Especially at the speed it's played at. I'm just like, it just doesn't happen. So I just start smashing stuff. And hopefully it sounds good. No, bro, I just chatted in Twitch. I am Panda Chess. The one that praised Terrier Dart. Well, stay in the Twitch side, man. Can you diddle the herter? I can diddle you in what? Nah, I think it's just practice, but it's just... It's as if I'm just wanting a hack. Here's how to hurt a bro. Here's how to hurt a bro. Wow. So let's add this in it. We'll do typing. I heard it sounded good, man. The reason it might seem weird is because the song is swung, and you might be trying to do hurt as straight. Yeah. I know what you mean. Because I'm alright at drumming triplets, but it's the extra accent on the left that just keeps throwing me out. Do you know what I mean? Well, I don't know. It's just, I can't triping. I just can't get the speed down, I don't think. And then it's like the pressure of when you're actually playing it, because you're building up to that part of the song, aren't you? And then it's just like, and you're like, oh my god. Like the rest of the song sounds amazing that we play. A little hack to make it feel easier. Imagine you're only accenting the first two notes of the herter, and then the second two just chill. So like, here's one, Rainer. Make me a video. There you go. I've been asked this question by my guy. His name's Andi. I don't know why you've got this accent. I don't know what this accent is, but this is what I want you to be like. How do you copy the action in Streambot? To copy an action in Streambot. Because if you're playing it properly, then Herter should be... Oh, is it? So you don't have to go full ham, then. You don't have to go full ham. Copying an action, you just duplicate on an action. Are you wanting to like move it somewhere else? Capital means accent, lowercase is not accent. Yeah, so you just... Why are you wanting to copy it, though? I don't understand, because duplicate is the same as copy, because you can't copy it anywhere else. Oh, the Travis Barker's the opposite. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. You've got my brain thinking. Can't get my ass bot to send a message to Twitch. Twitch message, welcome, what am I missing? Stop buying and play it for you. Yes! Rainer! Do it. I have to keep checking, actually. I need to make sure that I'm still following, because when I'm watching Twitch, when I'm watching Twitch sometimes on my phone or lurking in a chat, the amount of times that my son's unfollowed people is unreal. Now, we're still good. I'm still following. We're cool. We cool. The amount of times where I'm just like, man, this person's just not streamed in like forever. Are they okay? And I'm like, oh, they're like partner now or something. I'm just like, I just was not aware that any of this happened. So it's not Orcs on unfollow. No, I can't believe how many times it's happened. And then one person came in here and they were just like, thanks for unfollowing, man. I'm just like, I don't know what you're on about. Oh, just duplicate. Yeah. It's alright, Yoshi. We're cool. We cool. You need to make sure Twitch is connected, Master Meatball. So go to platforms, Twitch, and then make sure your account is selected. And then it'll be able to send the message. It is a banging excuse, but it is true. The amount of times, he even ruined the StreamUp plugin one time. So I built the StreamUp plugin with no issues in it. And it turned out he'd put like a break somewhere and there were a bit of spam there, but it was just done in such a way that there was no errors found when compiling the code, and it got shipped out, and everyone's like, WebSocket's just not working, mate. And then I have a look back at it, and there's just like gobbledygook all over this code. I'm just like, well, I didn't write that. But the amount of times that Jax just comes in the studio and sits on my knee whilst I'm working or something like that, and he just starts slamming everything. Right. He's done some shortcuts that I'm like, I don't even know that existed. How do you even do that? Happens all the time. So we've got the typing thing here. We're going to put the... where is my... I'm going to remove the quick giveaway from here and re-import my version of it. What have I just deleted? I've just deleted something. God knows if it was important. Did anyone see what I deleted? Because I pressed delete, expected to delete this, but it didn't delete this, it deleted something else. I feel like I'm just going to continue, and if it was something important, cry about it later. Hey, Evolver. Yeah, it does need an undo, because the amount of times I do that. I deleted something, but I don't know what. Did anyone notice? Or can anyone jump back in the VOD? I'll look it. Thanks, Yoshi. I love you. Delete. I'm going to import the one from this streamer bot. In develop. I deleted the entire thing. Right, we need to go for the back. Oh, I've just shut the wrong streamer bot down. Chat's gone. Chat. That means all my average... Oh, we've proper cocked up this stream. We've proper just cocked up the stream goal, man. We're just going to be doing a giveaway this hour anyway at this rate. Fuck! Why did I just shut the wrong streamer bot down, man? What an absolute moron. What an absolute moron. Oh. I think maybe you're not struggling with the herter itself, but moving around the kit. It's tricky at that speed. Yeah, because, yeah. I think you're probably right, you know. Look like, quick giveaway group. I just did that then, but I deleted something before that, which was in development, which makes sense. Oh, bollocks. Can't believe I've just done that. I can't believe you've done this. Well, I just did. Get over it. Right, so half my stuff's cocked up. I need to make sure I fire off the average view count when we get back to an hour. Oh, I'm such a moron. Such a moron. Right, let's load back. Mind you, this will be a good excuse for a short, right? Go to where it's not in Stream Up, or is it? Is it in Stream Up? Is my dev one in Stream Up? Is this the one that I use? I don't actually know. Let's just open it and find out first. Is it this one? Oh no, I don't know if this is carrying on here actually. Average viewer count says 78. So it's bumped it up. I don't know. I don't know if this is a good thing or not. I don't know if it's going to sort itself out. This is really weird. But I can manually edit the variables later on when we get round to the second hour. I'm such a dingbat. Such a dingbat. Yes, this is my dev one. If you have just deleted something in StreamerBot and there's no undo and you're a bit worried, like I've just done live at twitch.tv/AndyLippy, you can actually restore from a backup. If you go to your StreamerBot folder, wherever it is, and go in the backup folder, there's all the different backups just here, and you can roll back to any point. So I'm going to roll back to 1505, which sounds like before I broke everything. open this zip file, copy all the files out of the zip file, go back to my main StreamerBot folder, and go into data, and just paste it directly in there, replace it, and then boom, shoom, if we open up StreamerBot, it should be back to how it was before we broke it. Great stuff. Nate, why do you have to come in now, man? Why do you have to come in now? Of all the times to come in now, dude. Why are you here? Why? Babbity boobity, why? Are we doing good, brother? Amazing work recently, sir. Amazing work. Yeah, I just accidentally deleted something that I don't really matter about. I do need to do some stuff on the new YouTube broadcast stuff. There's a lot of shorts that I need to do. I've been trying to pump out a lot of content recently. Oh, is this all from yesterday as well? Holy moly. I've got a lot of stuff to cover, actually, then. Let me delete them. Look at all these vertical videos, man. Sheesh. I think I've nearly got 100 videos to edit and upload. Which is just nuts. Man, this emote is going to be the death of me. Right, let's Did I just import these? I think... No, I didn't. They won't be the correct ones, will they? Right, I'm definitely in the dev one. I'm deleting them ones, okay? God, it's my own fault for just running multiple streamer bots and stuff. No, it's everybody else's fault. It's not my fault. I'm not taking the blame for it. Get over it. Add to export. There we go. After all this, it's probably exactly the same. I'm not going to lie. Import. Gimport. Hello? Can we blame Bongo? Yeah, I'm cool with that. Hello? Has it done this thing where I have to... I've had this before. Hello? Hello? What did I do? What have I done? That's weird, right? There's nothing in there that's weird. I imported the horizontal chat widget into StreamBot and the settings action isn't... Yeah, like Waldo says, you've not got the DLL installed. You've missed step 1, which is installing products into StreamBot. It'll tell you to install the library /DLL. What I'll do is restart this StreamBot and just see if it's just me being me. Why does this happen to me, man? So funny. Hopefully I'm not the only person this stuff happens to, right? Import. Why is it not picking up any import? Yeah, I'm just exporting it now, dude. That's what I was just about to do. Something's coming like, oh my god. Waldo, you are on fire at the moment. You've been inspired recently, dude. This is weird, right? Is there an issue in the latest beta or something? For exporting? It's the first time I've seen this. They're both the same. Oh no, one. Oh no, yeah, both are the same versions, beta 5s. What are you saying, TD? Are you getting the same? Well, I'm gonna. We might move on to that one then, because that'll be the countdown anyway. We'll adjust this to say the countdown. You get the same error as well. That's weird. I'm just gonna export one on beta 2. Okay. Let me see if I just export one. Export. Copy. And we'll import it here. Yeah, that's not pulling anything. Gonna be lurking Noah's Rainer, thank you, baby. I'm gonna grab something that is like... In fact, that is the most simple button in the world. It's just one single sub action that says add to group. Not sure if you want to investigate that a bit further, TD. See if we can get some info for Nate. But either way, that's pretty weird, right? Collapse all these. Stream streak. Yeah, that's cool. That's ready to go. Let us create the ask system then, since we can't really do that. So let's design something in OBS first. Let's design some kind of widget. So what I'm going to need is something... Is this... We're going to have to do this. Thanks for subscribing, How to Play That. Over on the YouTubes. We will have to... Where is... So, yeah, that's cool. Let us load up vertical. Because we're going to have to make sure this looks cool in vertical. Because this is what it's mainly going to be used for. So, I want to make sure we've got a widget that looks pretty cool in vertical. Yeah? And what I should be able to do is find out exactly what we're building by going to vertical sources, and we'll slap in here a video capture, and we'll say new, and we'll add my OBS virtual camera. So now we know how I've got my scene set up, basically. So we can build the widget around this. So what I was thinking is maybe some sort of... like, I need basically the question to be somewhere that makes sense here. Because this is kind of how I have it. And I think me bottom right is a better position than bottom left, I believe. Would bottom right be the... Which is the best position for vertical content? I don't ever look at vertical videos on my phone. Let me just boot it up. Let me boot you up. Let me boot it up and have a look, shall we? Bottom right is where all the like, comment, share buttons are. So people that want to punch me in the face will be hitting the like button then. So that's probably better for me to be in the bottom right, if I'm not mistaken. Where's YouTube, man? No, that's YouTube Studio, you moron. I'm sure something will come up here. Here we go. Yeah. It's filled at the bottom, isn't it? Really? Like, it's the top half that's mostly empty, isn't it? Suppose it doesn't really matter. Nobody's looking at me. So I might just leave myself in the bottom right. Seems like beta 5. Oh my god, guys. I'm an affiliate, baby. I'm a Twitch affiliate, baby. What are you gonna say about it, bro? I'm a Twitch affiliate, baby. Hey, Pinoy. On the Pog channel. On the Pog Champ channel. Right, so yeah, I'm going to stay in bottom right here. I think that's fine. I don't know what that is, but congrats. You don't know what a Twitch affiliate is? That's the channel there. Thank you. You're all too kind. Right, let me lock this. So we need to create a widget. So I'm going to go to a blank scene again, which is here. And we need to create some form of thing that will house a question. Okay, so... Oh, another channel? Yes, on my old channel. The one where I've been doing gaming content and getting drunk. I need to think of the best way of doing this. So obviously we're going to be using a text box, but we want to make it so it auto sizes, which we've got the scope to be able to do that. So let me get a color source first, and we'll start patching it out. Should I just build it on the vertical canvas? I don't think I've ever tried just building something on the vertical canvas before. So we'll add a new color source just here. And it's got, I'm guessing I'm going to put the question down here, yeah? What do you think? Because normally my what they called captions are usually in the middle here. Obviously everything's a work in progress anyway. But I need to just allocate some space for this. So I think one thing I could do is potentially move me slightly. So I'm like here, do you know what I mean? Give myself more room on one side. And then put this here. What am I doing here? Oh, maybe I shouldn't be building on the vertical, because you can't undo, can you, on vertical? Question is a ticker at the bottom. That's the kind of thing that I was thinking. Congrats on affiliate. Thank you, Iron. Hey, Wombo. Hope you're doing good. So it's not necessarily what's going to be on there. It's just I'm trying to think of somewhere to put my question. Obviously, I know this whole space is taken. It's just like a backwards L. Pretty much everything here is taken. But I think maybe the question at the top, you know. Because most of the time, if I zoom in and stuff, imagine getting affiliate during partner push. Welcome to my channel. I don't think we're gonna get a giveaway this hour. we're gonna put this up here. We'll do. How wide is the vertical canvas, by the way? I actually don't know. It's 1080, right? Or is it not? Have I... I'm tripping balls right now, man. Like, how... I really hate building on the vertical canvas. We're not doing that. I'm building it here, and then we'll move it across afterwards. I suppose something that I could do is just mimic it or size it down, I guess. What do we think? I suppose one thing I could do is do the same thing here. Add that in. Put it here, because I can always scale up easily. What am I doing? Just do this. Or this. I'm thinking how I want to do this, man. If I just do it this wide, then I know it's going to fit, don't I? 1080. And I think it's going to go at the top anyway, right? Everyone with me? What I'm going to do is actually reset this. Put that. Reset. Center. So I want to make this a little bit smaller. So we'll say 300. No, 200. So this is the section that I will use for the vertical stuff. Because then it fits. Yeah? That makes sense. So I'll always just put the question at the top. So whatever I make needs to be in that size. Because I still have then room to zoom in. There's still plenty of space on the screen to showcase what I'm showing. This stays quite central. We'll do it semi-transparent as well, so at least you can kind of see if I do go behind it for a second. God. It's one of the things when you're doing, like, vertical content is great and everything like that, but there's not a lot of bloody screen real estate. There is not a lot of room to put stuff. Especially if you're trying to do tutorials that require a horizontal canvas. Absolute nightmare for scaling and stuff like that. Especially, like, doing it in post, it's not so bad because you can trim in and stuff like that. But if you wanted to do it like a live recording like I do, it's a bit of a nightmare. And trying to get the balance of getting the information. Because say if I clip something, I am saving myself time in the video if I'm not having to read the question out. Do you know what I mean? If I'm not reading the question out and it's just on screen, I can just talk about what's happening. And then people are like, oh, that's the question. It's on screen. Does that make sense? And then it's obviously you're not wasting time with you're not wasting like 5, 6, 7, 10 seconds explaining what you're about to do, and you're just doing it, which is going to increase your viewer retention, all that jazz, which obviously feeds into all the algorithms and all the usual stuff. So this is my canvas. This is the area. So let us, rather than putting it white, I'm going to actually make it my usual color. So I know what I'm working with. I need to build something inside of here. So I wonder if I export it as a group as well, that would be the same size. I'm pretty sure it will, because it will put the size of the group. So then that's another reason why sometimes nested scenes aren't always the best thing to use. Because it means that, right, let's just go with it. Let's go with it. Let me get a... we'll start with the browser source for profile picture. We'll work out names for stuff later on. Do 300 by 300. I need a Twitch profile link. Profile picture link. I'll just use my own for now. We'll be fine. Copy image address. Paste. Swap this 70 for 300. 300. We would probably use something different, like 150 or something, to scale it down, but we'll just see how we go. So the widget will pull the Askers info too. Yeah. So if I do this, what size height is that? 200. Okay. Idea. 200 by 200. Okay. And that's perfectly to one side there. Okay. And then I've got all that space to put the question. So let's get a text source now. We'll just call it text, that's fine. Want a font that's decent to read. I've obviously been using a lot of this one recently. Won't have an expanded one. Let's go for... Let's go and put this. Comic Sans. Should we go for the troll Comic Sans? And make everyone really angry? Damn. That is very small. Let's try... It is Twitch chat, this is true. What's the rest of this size again? Sorry, because we've made that what 200 by 200. So either way, the vertical size of this. Hey, Sora, how we doing? How long we got left? We got 8 minutes to get that average up by 2, and I don't think it's gonna happen. Unlucky, ladies and gents. No giveaway. I forget text bounding boxes work every time I use them. Yeah, they're very confusing. Recently learned that there's comic mono. No, there is not. Oh my actual god. That sounds perfect. That sounds rage-inducing all at the same time. If I do scale to inner bounds and get it to be centered, this will always center it. So what? How 1080? So it'll be 880, yeah, and that'll align straight in there. And this would be 200. That's only gonna be online though, isn't it? But that's fine because I have an auto sizer. In fact, no, we won't need to worry about a bounding box because we'll just use actual text extents because I'm not adjusting the size of the bounds. I'm keeping the bounds exactly the same. So what I can do is go down to custom text extents and say, what would I say, 880 by 200 and tell it to do its thing. And then if I start typing in there, and we'll say alignment is center as well because we'll keep it centered. And someone's typing in there, blah, 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 blah. It's wrapping. La, 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 la. But then, oh, this is the thing again, isn't it? Because you're not using a bounding box. It won't auto resize. Oh. I think I've already got a tool for this. I'm pretty sure I've already made a tool that'll do exactly what I'm wanting it to do. The issue of using the scrolling text is it's a moving part on the screen that's going to draw attention from the question. Like, ideally, the question's just there for reference. And if you've got something moving and animating, it's going to draw the user's focus away from the content. So I'm trying to keep it simple for that exact reason. But I have got something that I can do with bounding boxes. So I have an auto resizing tool, okay, that will, I might have to make a modification to it, but this will scale to inner bounds. If I set it to 880 by 200, yeah, it's scaled. Yeah, you get that? But the way that my little scaler works is obviously this is scaling down, but this will check and it'll go, oh, wait a minute, that's too long. Let's add a new line. And then it'll keep going. It'll be like, oh, wait, that's too long. Let's add a line. So it'll then start bringing it down like so to make sure it all fits. And I could probably set it up to be optimal as well. I don't need any fancy animations for this because I just need it to just run for vertical content that when I press a user's question, it's on. And that's it. I don't need any moving parts. Don't need it to be fancy. I just need it to be on. Auto-filled to look the biggest it can. For instance, because there's this many lines here, it could be like, oh, we could actually make something a little bit longer, for instance, to maybe make it look a little bit less full kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? Which then, because we've added that extra line, we could probably get rid of that last line because there's probably enough room. So it'll auto do that to fit the question in there. And yeah, if somebody's done a ridiculously long question, which most people don't do stupidly long questions, it will be a bit small, but at least it's still there for the viewer to look at. But now I've just thought, of something else. Maybe it doesn't stay on screen the whole time. Yeah? Hold that thought. I'm just going to pop to... In fact, no, I'll wait. There's ads probably playing pretty soon, right? Is there ads soon? Does it say when? Oh, no, he's thinking. No, just have it, right? Automate the question on screen. Smell the burning. Something like that. So rather than it appear right at the top, like this, we'll have it appear just in the middle, dude. Hey, one more astronaut. I'm thinking. I've already got the process in my head. It's just how I want to do it. How do I want to? How do I want to do it now? Yeah. So the OP thought here is it comes on screen, does the question. In fact, what I could do here, delete that, bang these in a group and see how that reacts as well. Add. There you go. I just started in 4 minutes. I'll go to the toilet then. I'm bouncing up and down because I need a wee. So this is it. This is the content doing its thing. Look, the questions come up. Somebody's asking a question, and then what will happen is it will just disappear. Yeah. And then I get to shout people out in the video as well that's asked the question. I might even build this into maybe some YouTube comments as well. And then we can look at YouTube comments live into this system. Are you using Streambot the ad countdown? Yep. It's one of our products that's in early access at the moment. It's actually ready to be launched too, which is pretty cool. Why is Andy so awesome? Oh, thank you. It's just the way my mama made me. It's just the way my mama made me. But I really like this idea. I think it's awesome. You just need to bang some show and hide transitions as well. Then I don't even have to do any animating. Do I? Because it'll all just be automated. To be fair, Astronaut, it's because they just usually trigger. So what I do on mine is I have an auto ad runner. So I have a 5-minute countdown timer. I've done a short on this. I don't think I've released it though. I have a 5-minute countdown timer at the beginning of my streams, and then after 2 minutes or 1 minute 50, I automatically set the Twitch ads going myself, because that way I know 3 minutes of ads will roll, and then there's 10-second countdown, and the stream will start. So you get the pre-roll out at the latest time possible, but whilst your computer's still rolling. That's the way I do it anyway. I think it's a better method to do it, because you get your ads done, you get a chance to make sure you've got all your streams set up, and all that jazz. So I think that's the best thing that I do. What's going to trigger the pop-up? It'll be just like me, because I can do this. So I'll trigger the pop-up. But how you doing, Phoenix? Are you all good? That was a big burrito words. So that way I can, but I've not worked on the back end on what I want to do with it yet. But we're just making some form of widget right now to see how it'll work. Because now, if I'm not putting it on the screen for the whole entire video, I can kind of do anything I want now. So it could be as beautiful or as ugly, but I've just thought I can just use the one that I've already got. Now that I'm doing all this brainstorming, I can just use the one that I've already got, which is the on-screen message from StreamUp. Because why make something if I've already done it? Right? Right, I just started it. I'm just going to run to the little boys. Won't be a tick. Oh, also, we need to reset like the timer and stuff. How do I do this? I don't know how I'm going to do it. That's the wrong stream bot. How am I going to do this? Because I closed the wrong stream bot at the wrong time because I'm an idiot. Can I just do that? Hey, Music Man. Oh, maybe I close stream bot now and then reopen. No, I don't know. Such an idiot. Right, I'll be right back, guys. Ayo, 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 ayo. The face said it all. That's true. I just keep breaking stuff at the minute, which is hilarious. Oh my god. Right, let's do this. That was world record tinkle. Baby, I don't mess around. I don't mess around. I've got teacup bladder nowadays. I don't know why. Right, so this we've just installed the stream up one that I made a while back. But if we add this in as a scene, so the hello, where's the scene? Oh, it's there. My eyes were just absolutely. I was just tripping balls then. Apart from, I don't know if you answered my question. I have a countdown. Let me read it in a second. Hang on. I have a countdown timer. In my OBS, is there a way I can reset or add more time remotely? It depends how you've created the timer. I know that sounds very generic, but it kind of does. I'm not going to do frosted glass, you know. I'm just going to have it set to the maximum size. So if I... and then just fit this in. Because it's kind of what I use already, but... I'm just being a bit of a moron here, aren't I? Why am I doing it in there when I could be doing it in my live OBS? And add it directly in straight away. If I put it at this side of the screen, it won't cause repeating. And I can just do it. And you can see what I'm doing. God. Sometimes. Why have I got horizontal chat in here? Like, when am I ever going to use that? Who can even read that? Do you know what I mean? I'll do it on this side, actually. That'll probably make a bit more sense. Maduka, what's your video about grouping and moving source around? I guess I did it wrong number and it jumped to like, oh my god. To the sky, I had to swipe forever to find it. If you do Control R, that resets the source. Well, the grouping thing works wonders when you do it correctly. So good, isn't it? So good. It's such a common misconception that it's like, it can be so powerful. And it's just a shame more people don't know that it's a thing. Right, we'll remove that. I've already got the on-screen message thing installed, so I'm just going to put the vertical source in there. So we'll do a scene. Oh, should I just add it as a DSK scene? Should I do it as a DSK? I'm going to remove the horizontal chat, sorry. No, I'll do it like this. I need a really long message. This is quite long, isn't it? Let's bang this on. Is that going to come up? Cool. But then I'm going to have to just make it solid for now. Rather than doing, what's it called? The transparent stuff. Otherwise, it's going to become unreadable. So, because normally I'd blur out the background, wouldn't I? But because I'm running a vertical and a horizontal canvas, it's not going to match the position, etc. So it just won't work unless I created a source clone of it. But then I don't think the masking stuff would work correctly on vertical easily. I'd have to make a few adjustments. Keep it simple. Make it, yeah, let's not overthink it. Let's just go on-screen message. Let's go to settings and just make it solid. How you doing, Strat? You all good? Semi-transparent off. Boom. There we go. Cool. So we've got it down here. Let's unlock it. So I'm thinking of just... Is this the longest message? Can somebody write me a message that's like the longest message in the world? But obviously like normal text. Just so I can see how big this goes, because I don't know how big I've made it. I can't remember what the maximum size is. I think that might be maximum width, or it might not be, because it's an auto sizing thing. So if I'd probably put it somewhere like that, right? Gotta grab groceries, no worries, baby. Love you, Waldo. Jesse's there, look at that. Let's try that. Is it too long and it's caused it to just bug out? Oh, no. Oh, no, it's because it's resizing it. That's why it took ages to load. So this is potentially the longest size that it'll be. So if I throw a different message on now, what would that look like? Right. That'll be it. Because that's not going to be covered by anything on vertical content, is it? Right. So the show on screen message. Now I need to do like a branch of this that will trigger at a different time. So I've got my normal button where I can remove them and add them. Oh, yes. Oh, don't even. It's just come to me. This is filthy. This is filthy. What am I looking for? OBS. Well, any doesn't. Well, no, the default. So this is something that I really wanted adding to Streamerbot at some point, is doing vendor events. It triggers on every vendor event. So some people have like got very, very buggy OBS, should I say. Where's vendor event, man? Vendor. Vendor. I'm losing my mind. I'm slowly oh no, it's because I have to select. Oh, does it not come up for default? It only comes up when you've actually selected the. So this triggers every single vendor event, and some people's OBSs, because I created the chapter marker manager companion, and some people's OBSs are just constantly spamming out vendor events. I don't know what plugin they've got on, because it doesn't. I should have really told them to. I should have added a login to see what it was, but I didn't. I don't never think about that. And it was basically spamming my chapter marker manager companion every single like millisecond. It was just going brrr. So I was thinking it was like advanced scene switcher maybe or something, but it was just spamming and it was just crashing everybody's streamer bots. And I was just like, well, there's nothing I can do, because like the way that I need to check if it's a certain vendor, because obviously then running the logic in here and saying if not this, it was still triggering it like every millisecond. So I don't know. Some people's OBSs are a little bit cray-cray, not gonna lie. So we're gonna do what have I got here? Is source visible? Yes. How? What would the logic be here? Because I don't want it to trigger for no reason. If it's visible. Because I've done a very generic, if this button's triggered whilst it's visible, it turns off. Yeah, so I'll do an exit at the beginning. That's what I'll do. Yeah, cool. So I'll do if I need to get the thing first, actually, because I don't know what vendor event fires out. I've completely forgotten. What's the? We'll say I think it is just. Let's just remove it for a second. Oh, I'm going to be putting that in first anyway. Oh, no. So, yeah. No, it's cool, it's cool. It's cool. Don't worry. I was just about to start raging. My brain is just not working today, is it? There we go. Right, so I've got OBS event there. So I'm going to be checking that. I'll just, hey, amazing yacht. I love it when I get a solution, but then I spend ages just going, what am I doing again? We're going to do if... if it's visible, because that's one part of it. No. Jesus, I'm just thinking out loud big time right now. Because I don't want this to be spammed by accident. Do I? How will I avoid it being spammed? Sonic 3 is one of my favourites. Oh, it's honestly amazing. That's what we're going to be playing it a little bit on my alt channel, on my alt Twitch channel. Doing some speedruns of it again, which should be good. Ideas thinking right now. What I'll do is follow you there. Oh, thank you, Evolver. Appreciate it. We played Crash Bash last night and it was amazing. It was hilarious. What time are we on? 4 o'clock. Do I want to run it as the event? TD kept playing against you. I know, TD was just atrocious, man. TD just did not care. It's so bad. It's because I do all this other code that does a bunch of checks, I think, is going to be the problem. Let me just pull up VS on the other screen, just so I can see what I do in that code. Just so I'm not duplicating stuff for no reason, kind of thing. So we'll open the DLL. No, we're going to have to open another window. What are you working on? Something for doing the YouTube shorts at the minute. Being able to put the people's questions on screen, but in a smart way where I don't have to edit it or overthink how it's going to be put together. You do know what I mean? That kind of thing. So it's going to be perfect for answering all these questions that I keep answering live and make my shorts make a little bit more sense, which will be nice. I'm just looking at my other code on the screen. Amazing yacht. Thank you for the 100 bits and the kind words. Appreciate it. Let us load the... Should we do it via... let's do if, and then we'll do the... We'll try doing it as we'll get the event type and say if it equals event type. Is it OBS event? No, OBS event type, event source. I'm just going to confirm that it is that. OBS event. Yes, that's the one. So it'll be that. If it equals OBS event, then I'll be able to check whether or not the... Well, I'll just send another test trigger through, actually. So if I press the button here... That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. So the first one is recording starting. Okay, there we go. So that's the event details that I need to use. What's the other one then? I'm guessing it's recording started. So it'll be started rather than starting. So I'll be using that as the base here. So if it equals that, then we want to... Because the event's... That should be right, yeah? I'm really intrigued. Well, it won't trigger this anyway. So if args doesn't equal which arg are we going to be checking here? Event type. We'll just do it via event type for now, I think. I'm just trying to jimmy this into something that really it shouldn't be jimmied into, which is funny. Doesn't equal... Oh. We'll return true, I guess. Doesn't really matter, I don't think. What have I done here? Oh. My brain is just fully not functioning today. So if I try and run that again. Cool. So it only ran for one of the issues there. But why would it run for the second one then? What? Why would it run for that second one? Oh no, because because it would have run it because it was recording started. Yeah. Cool. So if it's not recording started, then do that. Else it'll run. It'll do what I want it to do. And what I want it to do is... what do I want it to do? I want it to cph.wait will say, what, 5 seconds? And then we'll get it to do this. But the scene that I need to check it on isn't that scene name. It'll be the vertical scene name. Which, where's my vertical scenes? Which is V... Oh, shit, no. No, it would be that scene name because that's the thing that turns it on and off anyway. Yeah, so that, in theory, should be what I'm after. So what I would technically do is grab a message now. In theory. This is all in theory. And it appears on here. You can read it and everything like that. I might also add a little bit like shadow or something to this in a second. And then if I press record now, which you can't really see because it's hidden. If I press record, should get to 5 seconds time and auto hide. Why did that run? It shouldn't not have run. Why did you run? Why did you run? It started. What is going on? What are you celebrating? What's just happened? I don't understand what's just happened. Why did that... So that one's starting. Oh, it was started. That's why. What was it? Well, either way, that has cleared that off. I need to delete these, otherwise I'm going to get really confused later on. It's all these ones here that need deleting. Or is it also this one? Let's just check. I don't want to just bloody... Nah, that's fine. Shut up! Shut up! There we go. So for anybody that's just wondering what I've just done there, I've just adjusted this widget to now auto-hide when I start recording. So it'll stay on for a couple of seconds and then auto-hide. Now we need a little bit of background separation on it. So I'm going to add in a cheeky little shadow. If I go to filters, and we will add in now... we'll do this. And then we'll just go and grab some shadow. Just something to lift it up a little bit. Do we want to do it like that? Or do we want to like have it so it's like this? Or we could make that so it just lifts it a little bit out of the... dual core, sorry. It's a little bit softer, I think. There we go. I think that'll be fine for now. So I'd be able to just bang that on, right? That makes sense, yeah. So bang that on, cool, it's up, doing its thing. Let me just check that God, everything's so laggy today. Did I change this to started? Yeah, if it doesn't equal started, return true, else do its thing. Cool. So now you guys have asked a question, it's on screen, and I'm like, oh, I want to answer this question now. I do what I normally do. I normally have this in OBS. Just press record, start answering the question, doing my thing, show my example, and automatically, as I'm doing the example, it's going to hide the question, so it's not on screen the entire time. But why is this? Oh, it's because I've not returned true after it's finished it. That's why. Cool. So that's going to make my vertical content a little bit more easier, and it's putting it, yeah, in the middle of the screen kind of thing, but it's not there throughout the entire video, which is kind of what you want. You only want it to be there for a small amount of time. And if people want to see it again, then it'll loop back around anyway, so they'll be able to see what I was actually answering in that question. Let me just do the return true after it's completed. So animate if that is the case, else do this, and then return true. Done. And then now I won't get that error saying that it can't do its thing because it's already done its thing. Nice. That is pretty smooth with me. I'm pretty buzzed about that. Nice and easy. Nice and simple. Keeping it real. So, I'm just looking at the time and I'm getting pretty hungry. So, I think we're going to jump off on a cheeky little raid. I'm going to be back tomorrow. I have got a few... I think I'm going to be doing Qs tomorrow. So, we're going to be doing plenty of questions and everything like that, which would be awesome. So, we're going to jump off. Oh my god, Bongo. What even is that, man? Your bloody emote, dude. So we're going to go raid JD. I'll be back again tomorrow doing all the stuff. Hopefully I'll be fully better tomorrow because it's still killing me at the minute. I don't know if I'm going to be on the alt channel tonight. So we'll have to wait and see for that because that is potentially the case because I've been enjoying having a little bit of fun over there and just relaxing and all the usual stuff. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for supporting the partner push and everything like that. And everyone's generosity and being awesome, okay? So stay safe, look after yourselves, put your rock on the stone, and I will see you all... am I streaming? I am streaming tomorrow. I'll see you all tomorrow. Much love.